I want to see if I can run a faster than average marathon without training for it. There's just a couple of small catches. I'm not exactly what you describe as an endurance athlete. I'm just over 200 pounds. I have no consistent cardio training experience. I think I might actually die. I have to carry water and bananas with me, and I'm gonna do the entire thing in barefoot shoes because a year ago, I decided to join a cult. It all started with me doing the knees over toes guy workouts. Then I started wearing barefoot shoes every day. Now I wear toe socks and spacers every day. I have a morning joint strength and mobility routine. I own a slant board, and I've made a makeshift Nordic curl bar for under my doorway. My allegiance to this cult knows no bounds. The hardest thing I could possibly think of to try is to run a marathon in barefoot shoes without training for it at all. And that's exactly why I decided to try it. Feeling decent. My legs are starting to feel the burn. I'm sure it's gonna hurt like hell when I'm done. I keep having to stop at lights, so that is adding quite a bit of time. Holy fuck. I'm only 3.8 kilometers in. My legs are like already giving out. I stopped at that light for like a full 2 minutes. That kind of wasted a shit ton of time. This might be my biggest mistake of all. It's just running where there's so many lights. I guess I'm gonna be running around this lake. Oh my God. I feel like I think I'm starting to settle into it a bit. Hurts like hell, but you know what? I think I got this. Considering we're only 6 kilometers in, so 6 kilometers in, average pace is 7 minutes, 47 seconds a kilometer. I'm okay with that. For me, I think that's pretty good. At least I don't feel like I'm gonna shit myself yet. I'm not even a quarter of the way done though, so we'll see how long that lasts. Just got done 10 kilometers. My legs are starting to give out just a bit. As long as I don't die, I'm not gonna stop. But if I do die, that would kind of suck. By my standards right now, I'm killing it. Woo. I didn't kill that though. That thing was already dead. How nice that is. My ass is killing me now. Holy shit. This just kind of happened right now as I turn the camera on. Oh my God. Wow. Have to take a walking break. Oh, because my legs, wow. Oh, they're hurting, man. They are hurting. I feel like I'm done. I'm not even 14 kilometers into it. This may just be one of the dumbest things I've ever done. I did not realize how far this was. What is wrong with me? Why do I do this to myself? Yay! Oh, I'm essentially walking at this point. I'm just quick walking. Look at this. I can't believe how painful this is. Trying to channel my inner David Goggins. Stay hard. I haven't felt something this hard since last night. Good job. These shoes offer zero relief. It is straight ground on every step. I'm not even halfway done. Fuck. Just finished 18 kilometers. Average pace, 8 minutes, 42 seconds a kilometer. I need to take a break. My arms look like they're shrinking, and they just keep shrinking, but they stay the same size. When I run, I'm like going the same speed as I am just walking. That's like as good as it gets right now. Feels like my kidneys are starting to get screwed up. They do not feel good. When I was doing some research yesterday, I read about why it's called a marathon and why it's 26.2 miles. So there was, in ancient Greece, a battle between the Greeks and the Persians. The Greeks won the battle, so they sent a foot messenger from the battlefield at Marathon to Athens, Greece, which is 26.2 miles. The foot messenger's name was Phidippides. You may recognize that name because it's Greek for when you teabag somebody. Phidippides nuts. So I'm at 3 hours, 29 minutes, and I've done 21.2 kilometers, which is about half a marathon. It literally has almost taken me as long to do a half marathon as my goal was to do a full marathon. Not exactly sure how much longer I'm gonna be out here, but I've kind of decided at this point that there's no way I'm running the marathon. Essentially, I'm just gonna be walking the whole thing, and that's not really much of a marathon, so maybe I'll have to save it for another time. The unfortunate thing is I have like a 6 to 7 kilometer walk to get back to the house. This is gonna be the worst walk of my life. I decided to just sit down and look at the lake for a bit. Thought I'd just enjoy my time outside while I'm here. Decided I'd lie down, possibly get some form of relief. Oh boy. The rest of my legs actually, I mean, they still hurt a lot, but they've recovered a bit since I started walking, but my feet are still done. I'm even surprised that I'm walking right now. The only reason I'm doing it is because I can't stay out here. My feet are absolutely destroyed right now. Absolutely destroyed. Well, I'm back out in civilization, which means I'm only about 3 kilometers from home, so at least that's some sort of relief. I don't really know. This has just been crazy. Thank you to those of you who've made it this far in the video. A lot of pain and suffering went into making it. I'm still healing more than a month later. I've made a goal of reaching 100,000 subscribers by this time next year, and I want you guys to join me by clicking that subscribe button below. So, after all that pain and suffering, was it worth it? Absolutely. I found out that my cardio is actually pretty decent for long distance running. That was a big surprise because my cardio is pretty bad when I'm doing high intensity exercise. It's mostly the structures in my feet and legs that aren't good for long distance running right now. I probably could have done better if I was wearing cushioned running shoes, but I'm too dedicated to wearing barefoot shoes so I can strengthen my feet instead of covering up their weaknesses. It just means I gotta train them more. Now that I've failed at achieving my goal for this run, I have something to work towards, and I'm excited about something that I've always hated: long distance running. I'm gonna spend the next 7 weeks training for an actual marathon in barefoot shoes. I know that's not very long, and most training plans would suggest somewhere between 16 to 20 weeks, and that's with cushioned running shoes. But you know what? I love a good challenge. Until the next one, get out and challenge yourself. I'll see you on the other side of the finish line.